when I need to do. Sponsored by Villages of Santa Fe. And so let's get started. Let's start to move this ball in front of our face. Squeezing it. Rotating our wrist. And now let's go the opposite direction. And we can stop there. And now that we've done a little bit of that kind of work, let's do a little bit of stretching. Swing our legs out wide and drop down in between our legs, hinging at the hips, pulling our abdomen in. And let's pulse 3 times. This is to stretch your spine. 2 and 1. Let's go from one leg, forward and to the side. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. 3, 2, 1. Opposite leg. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. 3, 2, 1. Go to the first leg. I'm going to mute Hannah, who's still not muted. So I'm going to mute that and keep doing that. And the last movement here is going to be right to the middle. We're going to drop down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then you put your hands on your legs, push yourself up, and shake things out a bit. Let's put one forearm on our leg. This is my right leg, and I am putting my right arm on it, and reach to the ceiling. So it's a side stretch, side body stretch. Even though it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon where I am, maybe 4 o'clock elsewhere where Hannah is, it's a big stretch still this late in the day. So breathe into it, try to relax. See if you can just strengthen or lengthen those muscles that are in your lower back a little as you breathe. Then we can bring this arm down and the other arm up. I think we have people from both coasts on the call on this class today, which is nice. Inhaling and exhaling. And we just stop there. And shake things out. And we can walk our feet in. And shake things out again. Let's pick the ball up one more time. Let's put it under our chin and push on it. Give it a good push. Using some muscles in your shoulders, upper arms. This is working on pectoral muscles that are in your chest. Strengthening those areas. Great to have these strong muscles when you're wanting to get up out of a chair, out of bed. Very helpful. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake things out. Let's bring the ball up over our shoulder. Maybe you look at it and then bring it down to your shin, up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll move to the opposite side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake out your back a bit. Get your breath. Let's go rowing. Big reach up over your head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and back around. And shake things up a bit. Let's put the ball out in front. Follow it with your eyes, side to side. Just in your torso, those areas under your arms, down to your hips, are the muscles that are twisting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back to center. And shake things out again. Let's put the ball on our lap and push down, using some big muscles in our upper arms and in our back to push down. Again, this is for increasing our strength in our upper torso. So try to take some air out of the ball that you have, using some big muscles in your back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stop there. And shake things up. Let's try to pass this ball under our leg. So it's in my right hand. I'm going to take it under my right leg, bring it through. Squeeze the ball with your fingers so that you can keep track of it. Don't drop it. And then go side to side. This is an abdominal exercise. You're using your abdominal muscles, of course, to pick up your leg. We're really wanting to keep those lower abdominal muscles strong because they are so difficult to keep strong as we age. 3, 2, and 1, and finish it on that side. And shake things out a little, catch your breath. Let's put the ball between our legs. Bring our hands up behind our head and open up our chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. If this is uncomfortable, just don't do it. But if it works for you, let's give it a try. Let's squeeze the ball, and I'll count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And drop your arms for a moment. Or not. Here we go. Big squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. A couple more squeezes and we'll wrap this up. Here we go. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now bring your arms down. And shake things out. Let's do a little more work on this part of our body. These muscles on the side and the adductors in the middle. Let's squeeze the ball and pulse it. You can hang on to the bottom of the chair. Sometimes that makes this a bit easier. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you take that out. Shake out your legs. Let's move back in our chair. We'll put it between our feet. We're going to squeeze it with our feet. We're moving back because we're wanting to have more of our leg on the chair. Let's squeeze the ball and lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now let's put it under one foot. We're moving back out in the chair. And we're going to push down and give it a good push. If you don't have a ball, I should have mentioned this, you could just push down on the floor, isometrics. Or a throw pillow would work as well. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now let's put our toe up to the ceiling and then point our toe to the ceiling and point, increasing flexibility in our ankles. And we go side to side. All right, and let's move it to the other foot. Same thing, we're gonna push down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And toes up, toes down. And let's go side to side, increasing some flexibility in our ankles. We'll do more work on our ankles later in the class. And we can pick the ball up. Well, let's do a little abdominal work. So I'm moving out to the edge of my chair. You can hang on to the bottom of your chair. Let's try to pick up our legs and hold them up for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So my feet maybe are 3 inches off the floor. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more time. Up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can let the ball down and shake things out. Let's put the ball on one side and the knees are the opposite direction. Pick your knees up, bring them to the opposite side. As you move your ball side to side, another abdominal exercise. So make sure that you're focusing on those, picking your legs up as much as is possible and squeezing your belly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll finish on that side. And again, move around a little, shake things out. I'm going to move back out again, and we're going to stand up. We're going to start the standing part of our class. So we're going to squeeze the ball. We're going to stand up for a count of 8. We're right at the edge of our chair. Our heels are underneath our knees, not back here, under our knees. And you can cross your arms across your chest here, or you can push off. This is my left hand. I'm right-handed, so it's an awkward thing for me to do. And let's stand up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and this will be the last time up, and we're going to continue to stand. And it's time to drink some water. If you want to move your chair, you can. I'm moving mine so you can see me. You can work out behind your chair, which means you don't need to move it. Drink some water. I can see many of you, so I'll know when you're back. Get some hydration here. And I believe people are back. Let's do some hip circles. Really good sized circle here. Trying to match up some imaginary circle with our hips, so we're hitting every spot. And now let's go the opposite direction. Maybe you find a spot that has a little discomfort. You can focus on that now or later in the day, tomorrow. See if you can work through that by doing hip circles. Wonderful little exercise, so simple to do, feels good. Now let's do another feel-good exercise. We're just going to slap ourselves on the back as we do a rotation with our arms. It's like empty coat sleeves when you were a kid. So just slap yourself on kidneys, just a nice rotation of your spine. This will also increase your heart rate and your breathing. 3, 2, and 1. And come on back in. Let's come to the back of our chair. We'll do some heel raises and toe raises. So heels are going to come up and then toes come up. So as few fingers on the chair as possible, maybe just 2 from each hand. And we're going to raise our heels up and then raise our toes. Eventually, we're going to try to lift our hands. So you might prepare for that idea, or at least reduce the number of fingers on the chair. So you're looking at the horizon, your abdomen is pulled in, and you're raising your heels and your toes. Now let's see if maybe we can lift up our hands and hover, where that chair is. You're maybe 1/8 of an inch from touching it. 3, 2, and 1. And shake out your legs. You felt that, calf muscles. And we'll do some donkey kicks. So again, hang on to the chair. Best to hang on to the chair for this activity. And we'll kick to the back. And I just want to remind everybody that mules can be mean and they can make a big kick. So if you enjoy a big kick, mule kick, please do that. Tighten up muscles in your hips as you do it. 3, 2, and 1, and finish there. And shake these out. They're also cute, donkeys, and mules. They do have a nasty kick. Shake things out. Let's do our first balance activity. I'm going to stand on my left foot here and hanging onto the chair. Do something a little different than we normally do. We're going to swing our leg around to the side and then back. So abdomen is pulled in, shoulders are back, top of the head is straight up to the ceiling. Maybe you're looking at the horizon. Getting your balance. 3, 2, and 1. And shake out the leg that held your weight. It's going to be more fatigued by the time we finish this class. So bring it across, bring it around. You'll feel this in your hip, the opposite hip. You'll feel this rotation of the socket. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake out your legs. Give everything a kick. Let's pick up our ball. Let's put it out in front. And you can look at the ball. Upper body's not going to move. Just what's below the waistline moves, like a washing machine. Right, left, right, left. It helps to say right, left, because this is a very awkward thing to do. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake things out. And let's put it out in front. We did this earlier, but let's do it again. So upper body moves, lower body does not move. Tighten up your abdomen. Tighten everything up below your waist. You're following the ball with your eyes as you're twisting your torso. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back to center. And again, shake things out. Let's put the ball behind our back, and you can pull it away from your hips, opening up your chest, and let's try to kick our butt. So if you can look down and see your knees, that's not quite right. We're looking to bring our knees, keep our knees under our hips so that we are stretching the front part of our thighs, big muscles, as we try to kick our butt. And we're balancing for just a moment on each foot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And finish there. And shake things out. Let's put the ball up over our head and bring it down to one knee. And then the opposite knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 on that side, and finish it on that side. And shake things out. Let's put the ball down for a moment. And let's do some rocking forward and back. So rock forward on your front leg. Bring your back leg up 4 inches. Front knee comes up 4 inches. Continue to try to raise your back leg a little more and your front leg a little more. You have your hand on the chair. You're working with balance. You're looking at a spot on the wall possibly. Getting your balance. Your abdomen is tight. We're going to try to lift up our hand or reduce the number of fingers on the chair. So see if you can do that now and continue to do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll bring the front leg up. Let's move to the opposite side. Same thing. Front back leg comes up a little. Front leg up is up, knee is up. Bellies are tight. We're finding something to look at, to stare at, to get our balance. And we raise our legs just a little more each time as possible. We're trying to tighten everything up in our body and our hips. And we're going to raise up our hand off the chair or reduce the fingers on the chair. Let's try to do it this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And finish it there as you can out. Let's use our ball again. Everything in good shape. Let's punch and kick. So we're just going to go to one side, punching and kicking on one side. That's my right arm. My left leg is going across the center part of my body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go to the other opposite arm, my left arm. My right leg is going across the center part of my body. If you can handle that and twist, that would be great. Maybe that doesn't work for you. Just modify this to make it your class, your movement. 3, 2, and 1. And again, let's put the ball down. And shake things out. Everything in good shape. Let's do a curtsy. So arms come down or possibly hang on, or you keep your arms out to the side. Whatever works for you. It's a bit of a balance exercise. as you hold yourself up for a moment on one leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and finish on that side. Let's pick up our ball one more time and put it on our hip. We're going to press on our hip with our ball using our outside hand, and we're going to do a leg lift to the side, straight out. We're putting pressure on this leg, resistance as we do this. Find something to look at, pull your abdomen in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll move to the other side. Balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And things out. And we can put the ball down. Let's do another balance activity. I'm going to stand on one leg. I'll stand on my left leg. Bring up your opposite foot and circle your leg one direction and the other direction and bring it down. Leg comes up, circle, circle, and down, up. 6, 5, we're going clockwise and counterclockwise. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake out the leg that's held your weight. Starting to be fatigued. Been standing on it for a long time. Takes a lot of strength to stand on one leg. We seldom do it. It's the best way to improve pelvic stability. Just bring that other foot up, circle it, the other direction. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, move around a bit and shake out your legs. It's your muscles and nerves in your muscles are letting you know you're exercising. And shake that out. Let's use the ball one more time. We are going to do an exercise where we try to stand in a tandem stance, which is heel to toe, like a tandem bike, 2 people on the bike. Or you can put your ball of your foot in the arch of the other foot and do this as well. It's a little easier than doing the heel to toe. It's a lot easier than doing the heel to toe. So if you can, challenge yourself. You know the chair's there. Put the ball on your lap, on your belly, and we're going to do some little squats. Squeeze your thighs together. That is very important, as is pushing your belly in. And let's try to drop down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake out the leg that held your weight. And we'll move to the other side. This is my left foot in back, heel to toe. Putting the ball on our belly to push in. Helps with balance. Tighten up your thighs, and let's see if we can drop down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, come up and shake out your legs. Let's use the ball again. We're going to do a lunge to the side. So my knee went out, bent. The ball is on the thigh. We spring back and bring the ball to our shoulder. This leg is long and straight. My toe is out toward you. Try to do that or do the best you can with that idea. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shake these out. And we'll move to the other side. The idea behind this is to increase some of the strength in your hips and in your legs by springing back. That way, if you happen to turn in an awkward way and start to, you need to catch yourself, you've got some strong muscles in your hips and in your legs to right yourself. 3, 2, and 1. And back up. And again, shake things out. We'll do another balance activity. Standing on one leg. Let's pick this leg up and go one back across your body, back across, back to the center, and bring it down. A couple fingers on the chair, across, back, center, and down, like a pendulum on a clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down. Shake out your legs. And yeah, opposite leg comes up, across, back across, center, and down. Up, across, back, center, down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come on down and shake things out. Let's go back to let's use our chair. Let's back away from our chair. Feet are a little wider than hip width apart. We're going to hinge at the hips. We're dropping down. We're pulling our abdomen in. We're trying to straighten out our back as we drop down. And as you do this, imagine there's a cord pulling your hips to the back wall. All your weight is on your heels. As that cord continues to pull your hips back, you'll find that your calf muscles are probably tight. Breathe into that area. See if you can get some relaxation. And also stretch those muscles a bit. Back of your knees, the back of your thighs, and of course your hips. Try to drop a little lower possibly. Do some breathing here. See if you can get a little more stretch of your back leg. You don't want to force it. But you're wanting to lengthen those muscles that become a little wonky because we sit so much. If you have any shaking or anything like that, that's very common. Your nerves are in your muscles are responding to this movement. Let's bring our hips back to the center. And so they're in a more natural position over our heels. And let's arch our back up to the ceiling and exhale. And then drop your belly to the floor and inhale. And then reach up to the ceiling with your back. And continue to do this at your own pace. Exhaling up, inhaling down. Try to open up your sit bones when you come down, spread them out, keep flexibility in those joints. And that'll be the last time. Let's take one step forward, keeping one foot on the floor. And you want to keep that heel on the floor. If you can't keep it on the floor, move your foot forward so that it is on the floor. We're bending our front knee. We're leaning slightly forward with our torso, and that will give that back knee, foot, ankle a little more stretch. We're looking at the horizon, and we're continuing to think about the ankle area, heel cord area, as we continue to stretch it. It's very important. It helps us walk heel to toe in a natural human walking style. Landing on your heels and rolling through your foot, exiting your toe on your toes so you don't stub your toe. A couple more moments here. And we can bring that leg up, bring the opposite leg back. And again, we're going to lean forward slightly, keep that heel on the floor. It's very important. Try to focus on doing this more often than just this one day. The videos of my class are online, so you have an opportunity to continue to do these activities. Thinking about the ankle area, stretching, back of the calf muscle, always tight. And then just move on up into your leg as you breathe and relax those muscles. And we'll come up. Now we're going to return to our chair. We will not use the ball. You can put it down. I'll just do a little more stretching here. And shake things out. Let's move to the edge of our chair and lace our fingers on our shin. Bring your leg up and flex your foot. And hold this for just a moment. And let's point our toe and flex your foot. Point and flex. Do that in a dynamic way so that you are feeling it under your hands. It's a big movement. All those muscles are connected. Let's do some circles here. And let's also try to have all the bones, ligaments, tendons active. And we'll go the opposite direction. And you can bring that leg down. Actually, let's bring it across and put it on our opposite leg. It's my right leg. I put it on my left leg. Not so much the knee. I'm back a little bit because our knees are a little bit sensitive. So let's use our thighs. I'm putting my left hand in the ankle area. This foot is flexed. It's flat. And we're going to lean forward and try to drop down a little here. Maybe 1/8 of an inch as we pulse and breathe and focus on stretching our hip. And see if you can go a little deeper than you imagined you could when you started. And let's do 2 more little pulses here. And bring your leg down. And shake out your legs. We'll bring your opposite leg up. And try to get your top of your head up to the ceiling. Good posture of your spine. Stretching your hips. And let's point our toe and flex. Add some circles. Try to interact with every bone in your ankle. Let's go the opposite direction. And we'll bring our leg across as we just did. This is my left leg. I'm going to put my right hand in the ankle area. That foot's flexed. We're going to put our opposite forearm on our leg, lean forward. Start looking at the floor and pulsing, stretching, breathing. And we can stop there and bring this leg down and shake out our legs a little here. Let's squeeze our fists and then flick our fingers. Squeeze and flick. Squeeze and flick. Big jazz hands here. And let's play a big piano out here in front with sticky keys. You're having to actually work at pushing those imaginary keys down. Don't forget your thumbs. And shake out your hands again. Let's do some circles with our wrists up to the ceiling. Try to make those exotic. There's lots of bones in your wrists. Let's make sure every one of those is moving as you do these circles up and down. And let's go back up again. Looking very exotic as we do this. And you can shake out your arms again. It's surprising how sometimes you feel that in your upper arms. And shake things out. Let's bring our hand up over our head. This is my right hand. I'm bringing it to the far side of my head. We're also sitting up tall, bellies are in, and we're pulling slightly to the side with our hand. We're not forcing it, but we're pulling it to the side. We're thinking about that big muscle on the opposite side of our neck. We're breathing into that stretch, trying to lengthen that muscle, relax the muscle. And now let's pull our hand back around toward the back of our head, so it's in the corner of our head. We're going to turn our head to the side, to that elbow that's up, and look to the floor under our armpit, and then pull again on the back of the neck. Breathing, thinking about that big muscle in the back corner of your neck. And you can bring that arm down. Thank you for staying with me. Just move your head a bit here. And we'll bring the opposite arm up. Opposite. And pull to the side. I still have good posture in our body. And we'll move our hand around toward the back side. Turn your head toward your elbow. Look to the floor. And then go ahead and pull on the back of your neck. Focusing on big muscles as you try to relax those muscles. Lengthen your muscles. And you can stop there and bring your arm down carefully. I know that's a really big movement. Are you feeling that? Circling your nose in the air to settle big muscles down a bit before you stop the class. And we'll go the other direction. And with that, thank you so much for coming. I enjoyed being your instructor. Yeah, let's pat ourselves on the back and give ourselves a big bear hug. How about another hug? Big, big hug. And pat out these muscles that you use. Show some appreciation. Use a lot of them. We use these in the back. And nice big muscles, calf muscles, never get any attention. So thank you again for coming. I look forward to seeing you again next week. So let me know if you have any questions. You can contact me through Villages. Just send a notice to info@villagesofsantafe.org and they'll give it to me, send it to me. So let me know. Let me know where you're from. Anything that you'd like to do specifically in the class. I'd like to hear about it. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Anne. Good to see you. Jeannie, Anne, Michelle, Sheila, and different people, difficult things to see on a big screen. Goodbye, Nancy. Enjoy your day. Bye.